fatigue and exhaustion that mums are going through.
Yes, that's right. People often say that it's the first time they really understand what sleep deprivation is all about.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's get straight to some of your tips, and we'll start off with your 3-step sleep routine. What does that involve?
Well, it means just a calming routine that tries to help babies soothe off to sleep themselves. It starts perhaps with a bath, a nice warm bath, nice and relaxing, and then they have some massage. Not the particularly sort of massage, but something that's really quite firm. Babies won't fall apart if you give them a good massage, and that's a lovely thing to do, a bit of skin contact, followed by something which is quite soothing, such as reading a story or singing a song if you can sing.
Yeah.
So it's that sort of calming routine that babies become familiar with that will eventually lead to them being able to drop off to sleep by themselves.
Okay, and make that a routine.
Routine's the most important thing to keep emphasising.
You recommend putting your baby down while they're still awake. Why do you think that's so crucial?
Well, it means that if they learn to soothe themselves to sleep while they're awake when they first go to sleep, then when they wake during the night, and all babies will wake in the night, it means that they can then get themselves back to sleep again. So getting them to practice, if you like, that they actually can get themselves off to sleep is important.
Resettle. So from what age are you recommending this? Right from the beginning?
No, well, no, I like the concept of the 4th trimester. In other words, that first 3 months is really mum and baby are pretty attached. And starting this routine too early is probably not a good idea. So I usually recommend that this sort of process can be started at maybe 4 or 5 months, but no real sleep training, as it's called, until at least 6 months anyway.
Okay. You also say, if possible, don't feed your baby to sleep. We've all done that. We've all, at times, even fallen asleep almost feeding them.
Yes. Feeding to sleep, again, is one of those habits that babies will tend to only fall asleep if they're suckling. And so if they get used to doing that, then they'll need to do it in the middle of the night as well. So if you can get them to sleep without you being there, without your input when they first go to sleep, then they're less likely to need you in the middle of the night as well.
All right, and just quickly, your thoughts on a dummy?
Dummies, of course, are promoted now for preventing SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome. Usually babies by 6 to 8 months usually drop the dummy anyway, but if they really are attached to it, then sometimes having 3 or 4 dummies in the cot might help them, so that if they lose it they can find one and stuff it back in. They're not particularly harmful, to be honest.
All right. Good advice, Dr. Bale. Hopefully there are some bleary-eyed mums this morning who've taken some of that advice on board. Thank you so much for joining us.
No trouble.